Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Beer Reviews with Trenny and C.
Yeah.
We have kind of an interesting one.
We do.
This is from Bowen Island, which is in British Columbia, and it is called Reef Break because it is a hemp blonde ale. Let me just show you the can.
Reef? Is that a
Maybe Reefer Break?
play on words there?
Yeah, kind of neat.
Speaking
Kind
of
of cool.
play on words, isn't their slogan "Share with your buds"?
Something like that, yeah. So
Now, do you know anything about hemp?
a little bit.
Okay.
Well, one of the things with hemp,
Right.
people often mistake hemp as having something to do with the THC and the buds,
Right.
where it has nothing to do with it. It's just like the thing, it's the fibrous part of the plant that you, like for example, all the clothing for the Second World War, a lot of it's made with hemp, and that's why it's still around, because it lasts forever.
It's very durable.
Henry Ford started making cars out of hemp, and they wouldn't crack,
Break down.
they'd last for too long, so he had to stop making them.
What part of the car was made of
I
hemp?
don't know. I think like
the
something to do
wheels
with-
or something?
No, I think to do with the metal on the sides. Because there's a video on YouTube of people like with sledgehammers smashing the car, and it chipped the paint. Anyway, so hemp doesn't get you high.
Okay.
It's just like the fibrous part.
But people do always associate hemp with weed and potheads.
Yeah.
But hemp is more of like the hippie kind of deal, making shit out of hemp and
like
crafty
yeah,
craftsmen.
like necklaces made out of hemp and things like that.
Okay. This one's
try
five.
to pour it up a bit. I don't know if there's any left, but there you go. Now we got some decent head on.
5% alcohol.
5% alcohol. My understanding is they make this kind of like a regular blonde ale style beer. Add the hemp in near the end to give it a bit of a different flavor, along with the hops.
It says IBUs 14, which is pretty low.
Pretty damn low.
And then it says gravity 2.8.
Oh, I don't really know much about that kind of thing, but I think it's something to do with I don't
Let's
know.
let the
I don't want to make shit up.
let's let the commenters tell us.
Yeah.
Gravity 2.8 or sorry, did I say 2.8?
Maybe.
12.8.
Yeah.
Gravity 12.8. Tell us what the hell that means. Great.
Specific gravity I know is something to do with
Teach us.
maybe what creates the level of alcohol. I can't remember.
All right.
Anyways,
Smell it. Is it
fermentable sugars maybe, something like that. Okay.
Is it hempy? Is it weedy? Because when I think weedy beer, I think of Corona.
Yeah, totally, because it has that like as soon as you open the cack,
The cap.
the cap,
Yeah.
it has like a weed kind of skunky smell. This does not.
This is almost more sweeter.
This is sweet. It just kind of smells like a regular,
Little malty.
like a lager kind of style beer.
That's that blonde ale, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing significantly unique about the nose.
No, I think it's like really a marketing thing.
Quite possibly.
And Bowen Island, I'm sure, has its fair share of potheads, so they probably have a decent amount of hemp left over.
Playing, but they're also playing to that local culture.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, maybe it's quite desirable there.
Does it say anything kind of interesting? Deep breath, I can't read that, it's too small. Oh, deep beneath the strait's heavy currents, in the still waters where the seaweed gently sways, there's a reef alive with ancient creatures in cream-colored towers, scene sculpted by the ocean itself. All is calm under the high seas. Relax with a reef break.
High seas.
Whatever. High sea.
Oh, hi.
Right?
Yeah.
High sea.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. It's refreshing.
Yeah,
It's a little bit sweet. There's very minimal hop.
Yeah, it's soft and mellow and friendly. It's a very friendly beer.
It's very friendly. You know what? For these beers sell for really cheap.
Yeah,
like
it's dirt cheap.
Like a 6-pack of that's like $8 or
Yeah,
something.
it's pretty reasonable.
So for that, I'd say that it's highly crushable in the summer.
Like around here, a normal 6-pack is going to be between $12 and $13.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. And this probably comes to like 10 max. Yeah.
Very drinkable. It's not like I said. I don't know what hemp tastes like to begin with, but I'm not tasting anything that I'd be like, hey, is that hempy?
Yeah, there's nothing associated with pot in the flavor in this. It's just like, again, probably a marketing tool. It's refreshing. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit malty. There's probably enough hops in there that it doesn't make it just like a super sweet malt forward beer.
And it's not really a boring beer. There's definitely a lot more going on here than say like Bud Light.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
But it's not as kind of exciting as a lot of the other craft beers around.
For sure.
Anyway,
but you could definitely buy. I'm gonna say right away, buy a ton, just because you can easily buy a 6-pack of this and crush it in an afternoon, and then probably stumble down to the beer store and in the summertime and buy another 6-pack, and you're only running yourself $20 for 12 beers. That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna say buy one because I think it's interesting enough to experience, but I don't think it's interesting enough to return for more.
Sure.
Just my thoughts.
I think it's one of those things that, like, if you have this first, you're gonna drink a bunch of them. But if you have like something more craft brewed and then try this, you'd be like, oh man, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty much it.
That's all we gotta say.
Not a bad beer. Try it. Some people, I'm sure, will really, really like it. Maybe like the hemp gets activated if you smoke a joint with it or something. I don't know.
We'll do that video next.
All right.
Okay, perfect. Well, hey, thanks for watching. Click like if you liked it. Click dislike if you disliked the video. And but if you did dislike it, tell us why.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. And we'll see you
next Tuesday.